Well, hello and welcome back, guys, in my new fresh video. I wanted to say you one simple thing, that you are a donkey. And if you think that you are not, then prove me wrong or just verify these facts. If you are doing the same things, then basically you are a donkey and you cannot evolve. First reason is basically not by just interviewing 10 editors or by 20 editors, but more than 1,000 plus editors, and all of them are just getting rejected by me. Not because I think that they are not suitable, but actually they are not suitable for video editing jobs. Why you are not getting selected in any kind of interviews or any kind of freelancing job which you are doing, and thinking, and then you are blaming clients very easily. I'm not saying that clients are always 110% right, but you must look at 50-50 factors, like आपको compare करना पड़ेगा. First thing first, editors are just like in Discord servers or maybe whatever I'm just sourcing out the editors of, they always say sample is just waste of time, clients don't reply back to us even though we deliver the same kind of quality. Alright, that is not possible, that if you deliver the same kind of quality they won't reply you. Alright, until unless someone else got selected and they don't have time to respond any other else, so they just setting out the things. And I asked to show me that specific part or whatever the older client give them reference to make it, and I ask him, I see that okay, this was the reference, and when I receive the video from editor sites, it's look like poop, 110% absolute scrap and poop, and editor still thinks that this is the best quality or this is something great. So this is the first thing, you are not good enough. First thing, if you want to agree with that part, I mean, you could simply agree with that part and simply try to make it more better in yourself, just build some improvements. But if you cannot, then just scrap this thing out. Second thing is basically, you think that even though your quality is good, you still not get hired. Why? Because of your talking skills, not on call but on messages. If you jump on a call and if you mess up, I don't know, some editors still do mess up on calls, but I'm just talking about messages. Let's just start with very easy and obvious thing, messages. So if you're gonna mess up around on messages and you think that the quality is still good, there is like 50-50 chances, because if you are gonna argue at some point, the client is willingly to make this kind of changes, though you are good enough, but still think that you can do better. And if you think like, no bro, I think this is the max I can do, and if you want to do like this, I don't think that your idea is gonna look like good or something, what are this kind of bullshit. So the thing is basically, if client is telling you that I want ball to be pop-up, okay, and you are just doing, no, I want to make it like up, like coming up screen from doing like zoom up animation, you can do it. Alright, you can do it. But if client is telling you that I want only this kind of things, then why are you suggesting him to do it like that? Although suggestion is not a bad thing, you can suggest the client that I will recommend this thing, but if he still don't agree with your points, then just do what he says. It's as simple as that. You don't have to use your own logic. You can use your own logic. You can say I have recommended this kind of things, but that person is gonna pay you money. So just do what he says. Don't just overcomplicate the things by putting your own vision and more pressure into this kind of thing. So that is point number 2. Number 3, which I want to tell about you, is basically your profile sucks. I'm not telling you not to be religious on your profiles. I'm not telling you not to put any random PFPs. I'm not telling you to put some random crap bios, tu meri main tera, or I love you, whatever the crap is. Something big is coming, everybody is gonna hate on all this kind of nonsense shit. I'm not telling you to do this kind of things. You are the one who wants to do this kind of things. Simply make 2 profiles. One is for personal, one is for work. If you are gonna use your personal profile for work, and if someone is gonna watch at your bio, your PFP sucks, first thing. Second thing is, your bio sucks, because you are in your bios you are writing some random craps just to give some anonymous message to someone else who is watching your idea or whatever the shit is, or you are being religious on your bios. I'm not telling you not to be religious or not to write your god names or something like that, but make 2 different profiles. Alright, One is for personal, second is for work. If you are not able to separate this kind of thing, then there is also chances to lose your work, because professionality matters. Even though you are not belonging to any professional backgrounds, but then if you are switching to earn some money side aspects, then you need to be a professional. And if you are not professional, you're not gonna make money, even it is 10 rupees or even it's all about 1000 rupees. Alright, so this is my third point. Fourth point is basically you need to look at requirements what client is about to ask you. So you don't have to just copy paste that same crap which you are sending to different of clients, kind of this same exact message with your portfolio, with your name, falana dhimkana, experience, all this kind of bullshits, and you are sending this. But what if in that requirement client is telling you just send me one single video with referring to what I'm asking for, so that I can we can message further. But if you are not looking the job post properly, you might lose the job, because what you are doing is simply messing up with this copy pasting things, blah 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 blah, and messaging all around and messing up your own things. But no client is asking you for sending you all this kind of things unless he's asking you to give your brief, to give brief about you. Alright, so this is my fourth point. My fifth point is basically, how could you expect, if your sample looks like crap, then you're gonna get that paid job? And then you're debating with client that, bro, trust me, let's work together. Alright, I'm going to give you super fantabulous quality in the paid work. Please believe on me. No, he is not gonna believe in you. And obviously you cannot hate that client, because he is telling you that I am not satisfied with what the crap sample you made. Alright, I am not satisfied with what the crap sample you made, so please else make better sample. If clients is still willing to work with you, then make another new sample. But you cannot convince someone with your crap sample to get that work done. There are some clients out there who could agree with this thing, that okay, I will probably believe in you, but eventually he's gonna work with you for only one project and then he's gonna leave you because you are doing that same bullshit. And also client could be agree on that aspect, even though it feels like 60% similarities. But what if it's like 10% similarities with what he showed you out of 90%? Right? You getting my point what I'm saying you? So you know what you need to do, just make another sample. My last point is basically, you cannot charge money for samples until unless your works looks like professional or you are professional person. So by that means I'm not telling you to charge money for samples, but I have wasted 10,000 or probably could more money you can say just getting the sample done, and quality looks like hell. I just feel like that I want to those guys, sorry my bad, but I want to just think like, what is this nonsense these people are spreading out there? Even some normal noob editor or ungraduate, unmature editor, ungraduate, I'm not comparing with degrees, I'm just comparing with your skills knowledge. So you're ungraduated in editing, still you are saying, hey bro, I'm done a professional video editor, so I will charge 500 rupees for 30-second sample. Either you're gonna pay me or I won't do your sample. Even though client is gonna pay you for that crap thing, and in the end he's receiving the crap, he's not gonna trust on you and you no longer gonna contact again back. So by that means you're losing connections, right? So this is like, you are donkey, accept it if you are doing all of these kind of things, because you are running in horse races but you still acts like donkey, you still looks like donkey, you still talk like donkey, you still work like donkey. And though that means if you don't agree that you are still donkey, even if you are doing all this kind of craps, then probably no one gonna save you and you will end up getting nothing in the end and gonna suck at 9 to 5. I'm not telling that video editing is not look like 9 to 5, it still look like 9 to 5. But even though maybe you will not do video editing, but you will do something else crap nonsense things on some commercial basis, or you won't be a freelancer if you are doing all this kind of craps. Please evolve yourself. Don't do some bullshits like those which I mentioned earlier. And if this video relates with you, share with your donkeys editors, share with your crap people who are doing this kind of nonsense, or if you relate with this kind of things, or if you know someone, share this video. Alright, share this video. We will see you in the next video. Till then, peace out.